Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique.
It's Wilshere! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Wilshere is offering a right smile there.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Now it's Son Heung-min. Tries to pass it through. Vieira. Aims beyond the defence. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Yaya Toure. And it's Baggio. Played into space. Oh, important interception. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Son Heung-min! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kante has it out wide and in space. Decent chance! Goal! And there is your opener. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Hernandez. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Rijkaard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Baggio!
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hernandez. Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Roberto Baggio. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with.
Roberto Baggio clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Hernandez. And it's Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Baggio. Pacho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that pass just didn't quite work. Hernandez. Son Heung-min. Now it's Yamal. Kante gets a foot in here. And it's Baggio. Now it's Kante. Rijkaard plays it through. Silvestre is onto this.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly, and he can thump it away. Ball's gone out of play. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in a great position here. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. No, it's come to nothing. So, what can they make of this? Vieira. Played back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Son Heung-min with the... Oh, great leap! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Ronaldinho cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Added time.
Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, no joy this time. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello,
Manchester United trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
For one of our fan club members.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Hernandez. And Son Heung-min. Rijkaard cuts out the pass, gives it back. Wilshere, and it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through, goes for the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace nor intensity, exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pacho, and it's Kimmich. Vieira, and Shevchenko. That is good alertness. Yaya Toure is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Conte. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Good read, needed to be. Kimmich. Manchester United still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's been shifted off it. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Haaland. It's a threatening ball. Wilshere, plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Yaya Toure. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Ronaldinho.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he spark a counter here? Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Rijkaard. Pacho. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Yaya Toure. And he's in on goal. That is great defending, so alert. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 13, Wilshere. Number 18, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 22, Ribery. Number 10,
The most accurate pass.
Substitution.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Played out wide. That's tidy. Beckenbauer. He's having a pop! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ribery. Oh, this looks sharp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Diouf. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And he's gone looking for safety.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's had a shot! That's another chance! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
2 minutes has been indicated.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.